President Trump directing the Department of Defense to establish a space force to ensure the safety of astronauts and spacecraft. You may remember the president first floated that idea during a visit to MCAS Miramar earlier this year.
As ABC's Kenneth Moten reports, his plan is drawing criticism over the militarization of outer space.
By land, by air, by sea, and by space. That's right, President Trump wants to take U.S. involvement in space to the next level by adding the Space Force as the sixth branch of the military. President Trump with the out-of-this-world announcement.
I'm hereby directing the Department of Defense and Pentagon to immediately begin the process necessary to establish a Space Force as the sixth branch of the armed forces.
The president, addressing a meeting of his National Space Council, said the U.S. will be a leader by far in space, calling it a national security issue.
We don't want China and Russia and other countries leading us. We've always led.
The creation of the Space Force will be overseen by the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Joseph Dunford. Trump has expressed interest in expanding the military to space, but Congress and the Pentagon haven't caught up to the president's ambitious plans. So far, only the House has passed a measure that would establish a fighting Space Force. Senator Bill Nelson responded, tweeting, "Generals tell him they don't want a Space Force." Quote, "Thankfully, the president can't do it without Congress because now is not the time to rip the Air Force apart."
My administration is reclaiming America's heritage as the world's greatest spacefaring nation.
At that event, the president also signed a new directive aimed at cleaning up space and reducing the amount of satellite clutter. Kenneth Moten, ABC News, the White House.